Welcome everyone to the Coaster Spot. This is Alex and we have a park update here at Six Flags Great Adventure. I believe, aside from the one ride that is standing but not operating for the season, for the foreseeable future, the Stagecoach, every single ride is operational for the first time in a very long time. So let's go inside and show you that. Batman's open, man, Batman. And we can get a tour done next week, because I always said once all the rides were open, I was going to do a full park tour, which I have never done for this park, and I should be doing yearly. So let's do that next week. The weather's terrible today, so get in here before it rains. Don't expect to ride much, just gonna ride the highlights. With Batman the Ride open, they decided to put the secondary Batman vehicle. I believe this is the stunt show Batman, not the dummy one that's typically in front of the ride. It was great to see that they decided to do this. Bat is back. We have to talk about that. And I don't know, it just brings up a whole thing about B&Ms from the 90s. And if they're a problem, Six Flags is so screwed. And Cedar Fair side of things, because there were so many built in the 90s. And we'll talk about that as we talk about Medusa and Batman the Ride. Let's go. We'll take a ride on both of them. And I guess Flash. I guess I'm going to do more than one, but I don't have time. Got to go edit stuff. We have so much Midwest trip to edit that I've been working on the last few days. So, oh man, go check out those videos. We just released one from Cedar Point that I was there when the fires were the absolute worst, with the smoke from Canada. And it was like a apocalyptic day. The sky was a little bit yellow. It was like a fog, but it was weird. Go check out that video. It was so good. And 18-second reel that I posted, man, 12 million views across all social media platforms. That is amazing. Thank you all. I mean, it's not all you guys. Only got 18,000 views on here, but regardless, thank you for all your support all the time. We love it. And we appreciate it all the time. So it's always nice to be back to the park. Anytime I go on a long trip, I love just coming back for just a quick visit. I got another one coming up for Alabama and Georgia, and then we got a Texas one. Then we don't have anything planned. So I would like to get back out to Washington, to Wild Waves, before that park closes in Washington, the Seattle area. But I don't have any plans to go to it. I've been there. Kind of wanted to just go for filming purposes and everything. But let's go into Movie Town and I guess get a ride on Flash really quickly. The line's not too bad. It seems pretty ed, so I think we're okay. But one thing they've added, which I guess kind of makes sense, is on the back side of this, it says Adventure Alley, which is, if you don't know, it's made up of the Dumbo ride, the bumper cars, Deja Vu, now Scrambler, Starflyer, and the Giant Wheel. All right, let's go. Hopefully. On the sky. Yeah, definitely wanted to get over to Batman before this rain starts hitting. I feel a few drizzles. So let's get that POV for you in the front seat. All right, here we go. First ride of the day. Flash Vertical Velocity. It's nice to compare this to Siren's Curse just a few days ago. No sound effects working, unfortunately, today. Do best to keep my hair out of the lens. I need a haircut. Oh yeah. Oh, that hang time. So good, never gets old. All right, great ride on the Flash Vertical Velocity. 2 rides on the Flash Vertical Velocity. I believe this is my 50th and 51st ride finally. So, love it. Try to give it a couple of rides, or at least one ride every time. But that rain is starting to get worse and worse, so let's go on over on Batman. The Villains and Heroes Festival is coming back, and I'm excited for it. I did not really experience it all last year. I kind of dismissed the event. I also just wasn't really feeling like coming to the park last year. because of all of the issues with the park. I mean, you know, Kingda Ka left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So, you know, it was what it was. It was still a fine year. It was just, you know, didn't feel like coming. And so I saw it like the last day. Didn't even bother making a video, I don't think. But this year, I think we'll try to be there for like the opening weekend, because what I saw of it, I was actually quite impressed with it. So we'll cover that a lot more in detail this year. So I'm glad it came back. I mean, honestly, entertainment at this park has been absolutely fantastic. It's kind of confusing, but here's what we're really here for. Also, the Wave Swinger finally opened a few days ago. So, but yeah, oh shoot, we're getting the rain. Dang it. All right, I should have done this first. My bad. We'll get you some ride on it. Dang it. Although it might just pass in a minute. All right, Batman the Ride, 1993. It makes it like I think the 4th or 5th oldest B&M. I'm glad it reopened. I heard multiple things. It was the trains, it was the track, it was cracks, it was a lot of things. I also heard a lot of things about maintenance over the summer or over the winter with Six Flags cutting back and everyone got delayed and everything. That was more like the Enchanted parks that they sold off, so they might have been really cheap on those parks because they knew they were selling them and didn't want to spend the money on parts. I don't know. All I know is Batman's back. Hopefully it's back for a very long time. I mean, we'll talk about this more when we get to Medusa, but yeah, you guys got to think about how many 90s B&Ms there are in Great Adventure and how detrimental that could be if they all need to go at the same time. No queue enhancements. We were just at Great America and that was awesome. Just the lighting and the sound effects, the smoke, which I don't think Great Adventure ever had. They had it on Media Day. I don't know if they ever actually had it during the operating season. I wrote it the first year, but I do not remember if that was the thing. Comment down below if the fog ever made it past Media Day. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if it didn't, but I would love to see it. It's a cheap, cool effect. All right, let's get you on the front seat on the original B&M here at the park.
First ride on Batman the Ride on July 21st. Oh my gosh. And of course we have a slight drizzle right now. It's supposed to go away in like 5 seconds. Running pretty mid, but man, it was running so smooth though. Like one of the smoothest rides I've had, probably because it was running kind of slow.
Who thought I was riding 3 Batman clones before riding this one again, and potentially 6 if this hadn't opened in 2 weeks, because potentially riding 3 in Texas. Although I heard Great White has been down for a while for a paint job or United Parks BS. You know, people want to criticize Six Flags, but honestly, I'd rather go to a Six Flags park than a United Park. Like, I'm trying to make it down for Kumba, which we'll talk about, and talk about B&Ms and all that stuff in a moment or later in the video, but I mean, I don't know. I think they're better run. They're more consistent with inconsistencies at least. But 4 rides on Batman the Ride, it is running so smooth. Lift Hill looks perfectly speedy. I don't know why it's running so slow. I mean, it did have a very long period of inactivity. It's so crazy. You cannot see the loop anymore. When this first opened, these trees were like tiny. They were like 6 to 8 feet tall. Like they were not big. And now like you can barely see the ride. It's actually kind of cool. If you step back a little bit, you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, honestly, I kind of hate how hidden it is these days. I always used to, oh, when did they take away the phone booth? Comment down below, was that a while ago? I always used to take a photo every year from the phone booth, which I think was right here, if I recall. I used to take a phone booth photo right here every year. I'll show you one from the late 90s that I took, and you can just see how much it has grown in and how much I'm gonna hate finding that photo. I mean, it was slow, but it was smooth. It seemed like it was speeding up the last few rides. I don't know, it's been, you know, a long period of inactivity. It just might need to literally just wake up from being inactive for 7 to 8 months. But over there, they put an Adventure Alley sign in on that side of it, and I think there's a Movie Town sign on the other side, which kind of has been upgraded or changed or unified across all of them. We still have Scrimjaw over at Skull Mountain. No changes there. I think I'm gonna stay a little bit longer than I expected. I really want to take a few rides on Jersey Devil Coaster. The line isn't too bad. So, and I had to use a skip the line because if not, I can't ride because I forgot a credit card. And yeah, I don't love that. I really don't. It's great that the only 2 rides now that really require you to have a paid locker are Joker and Jersey Devil Coaster. But hopefully they can get those lockers. And also the flash lockers, the scanners don't work anymore. So you have to put a code in and the screens are very much not responsive. So that took forever to put the code in. It took me like 5 tries, literally, to get it right. You literally just need to type a number in, see that it's accepted it, and then type the next one. You can't like just speed it through, but great to be back. Great to hear this again. I mean, just like Cedar Point, Batman, Great Adventure without Batman isn't Great Adventure in my opinion. It's the first ride that I rode at the park that I really remember. I think it was Scream Machine actually, technically. But regardless, it was the first ride that I really remember from this park. It like really made an impact on me as a young boy. And same thing with Magnum. I remember getting into the breakers, our first trip, dropping our stuff off at the hotel room, had a hotel view of Magnum and went right into that resort gate and right onto Magnum, and not being able to ride Magnum a few days ago when going to Cedar Point just did not sit right with me. So I have a little short on that, and it's in the full vlog, but yeah, they're doing rail replacement, and I think the days of doing patchwork probably need to end, and they need to think about the sustainability of that coaster and not to remove it, to give it a proper retracking in places that it really needs it. Because I know the cheaper option is to keep on patchworking it, but I mean, how many times is that going to happen? Like every time you do that, it's definitely expensive. Whereas if you had a new track with more modern manufacturing, maybe thicker rail diameter, or the actual tube thickness could be increased. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking up my butt, but I'm worried about these coasters. We had such a renaissance in the 90s, and now they're all 30 years old. And you're seeing all the arrows go, and you thought, okay, those are old and busted. But now these are kind of old. I feel like they've just been so maintenance-free that they haven't been really a big concern of parts, and then they're just hitting a certain point where it's just a switch is flipped, and they go from relatively maintenance-free to nightmares. And them being such expensive, beefy rides, I feel like when things break, they're going to be expensive to repair, fix, and renovate. So, all right, let's go. See if we can see the status of El Toro's second train, see if it's gone from there. I know it's not on yet, but hopefully it's moved around. El Toro's cars are still there. A couple bumper cars are over there. That's interesting. And that little All right, took 2 rides on Nitro. It was running fantastic as usual. Glad I didn't show you the second ride because the camp kid in front of me decided to, you know, flick off the camera and everybody on the train for the majority of the ride. So that would have been unusual. And we have kids coming, so let's get the heck on the Jersey Devil Coaster. Looks like it's running 2 trains, so if we can get a few rides in on it. Still trying to get to the 666. Will it happen today? I don't know. Or it's definitely not happening today. Happen this season. I don't know. We'll try.
All right, somehow I managed in the front seat. So I figured I'd take you along. Did not try to get that. Oh, since when did Jersey Devil have a little bit of a crook in it? Huh, that's newish. Oh yeah, let's go. Send it. It's not consistent, it just kind of whips you around a little bit. And here we go. Woo. Hey! Hey! I would say it's top 70% of ride quality that I've gotten. It's not the slowest, not the fastest. It was, fine. Let's freaking go! Oh my God. Yeah, baby. This might be my least favorite Raptor, but I still freaking love it. Yeah, boy. Heck yeah. Look at that support. Look at those supports. The head toppers are so good. Ah, I love this thing.
Front and back on Jersey Devil. Can you do any better? Jeez. I can't believe I got the front seat. Oh, and I could have gone again in the back. So, yeah. I believe they're pretty cool here about re-rides, but yeah, I got to get going. But fantastic, another 2 rides. I will, in August at some point, try to, I think, ride all day long. Just knock rides out. Like, if I can find a really, really dead day, just freaking do it. I think it'll be very, very painful, but I really, really want to get those rides in and get to 666 this year. It's pathetic that it has taken me this long to do it. It's in its freaking 6th season, and I still haven't done it. So at this point, I'm averaging less than 100 rides a year. I mean, last year, I don't think I rode even 50 times. So, I mean, that re-ride rule really kills it. The lack of capacity kills it and everything. So, all right, I'm gonna take a ride on Skull Mountain because it's been a bit and I want to knock out some of the crappy seats. So maybe I'll take you on? Nah, I'm not gonna waste the battery power or the megabytes. So Skull Mountain, we'll see if there are any updates, if there are any improvements in here. I'll let you know, but I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a very dark ride, and especially in the seats that I'm sitting in, because trying to get seat completion, I got a long way to go on Batman. Oh my God, I have like 2 rows done. So you just gotta finish up Medusa, only have a few more seats on that. Maybe I'll work on that today, and hey, we're doing a numbers thing in here. The Count would be proud. Absolutely no effects. So I showed you like 0.5 seconds of that ride. So I'd like to get seat completion done this year. So hopefully Little Devil Coaster I can friggin' do, or I'm going to have to, I don't know, I just have to leave it be. I definitely don't have seat completion on that ride. I've ridden it maybe 4 times in its nearly 30 years, 26 years. It was built in 99, but it really didn't open until 2000. Had a bunch of problems. It's actually removed during the 99 and 2000 seasons and brought back to Zamperla. Even though it wasn't the prototype, far from it, I think. But it was an early one. That's why it's got those murder hills that they decided, hey, maybe these are really stupid. So I'm gonna go to Blackbeard. I guess I'll show it to you. I guess we're going park update to vlog again. But I don't know, the park's dead. We're just rushing through the park and having a good time. So why not keep going here at Six Flags Great Adventure? I don't believe I have C completion on Joker yet. I have one more that I need to confirm that I haven't done. But I'm out of skips and I need a credit card to ride. So, because I need to put my stuff away. So that sucks. It is what it is. Let's go on the Harley Quinn Crazy Train. I would love for them to de-theme all this and make it a cooler freaking theme. And go back to Total Mayhem, give it a paint job, all that stuff. Get rid of as much DC as possible. Keep it to Movie Town. And that's all you need. Row 5, and we have so much more to do on this coaster. And this one's going to be difficult to do all the rows because you can't wait a cycle. Or I'll have to keep waiting for a cycle if I don't get the row I want. It's going to be tough. All right, it's Harley Quinn. It's fine. It's Blackbeard. It's fine. Whatever. Also fine is how much we're getting done today. Jeez. Was not expecting to take this many rides. There we go. Wave Swinger is open, so let's go check that out. But yeah, first we're going to go talk about Project Purple in the other video. Go check it out. And then they have a screen here just playing construction. And they kind of have like an official freaking logo now, which is pretty cool. I might have that in the asset folder that Great Adventure shares with me. So if we do, like teenagers. 59-inch height requirement. It's insane. So, jeez. Insane how much this thing is spinning. Even the empty ones are like out of control.
Alright. Oh, we have a building going up for Project Purple over here. Very cool. Building going up for the next one too. Wow, they're bigger than I expected. I thought they'd be like half the size of that. That's huge. Yeah, we're gonna have to ride this every visit now for the view of Project Purple. Because it's a lot cheaper. Oh my God. It's a lot cheaper than riding the slingshot every time. And it gets you right next to the stuff they're really working on. Oh my God, ow. Holy crap. Alright. Let's see how one person does all by himself. Oh God, oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, oh my God, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I think, I don't know, I lost count. Oh my God. It won't stop. That was awesome.
Even empty ones are spinning like crazy. We're gonna try on the right side for science to see what that's like.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's see how many times we get on this side, if this helps at all. Oh, okay, we didn't get nothing yet. Okay, that was just aggressive. All right, I feel like, okay. No, you want to left load it. Apparently, I did not. Okay. There it is. Okay. Oh God. Oh. Yeah, that was definitely not as good. Woo. All right. Science prevails. Sit on the right side. Sit on the right side, or I say sit. If you're two, sit on the right side or sit centered. But don't sit left, apparently.
Let's finally fly on the wave swinger. I wish they'd used a flying wave. I love the old name. I'm glad the sign kind of looks like it though. They kind of went for that like callback for sure. It looks great. It still needs its scenery panels, which I'm sure will come at some point, hopefully. It's just one of those things that needs to get finished. The last two rides literally have had one person on it. That is hilarious. I didn't think I'd ever have a Zen ride on this thing, so that's actually gonna be kind of cool, I guess. That's a cool thing to have a Zen ride on. I don't know. And here you go. It's flying. Got the uncomfortable seats. It's so funny. This ride's always had the shells on it, but now it works so well in the Shoreline Pier.
Same uncomfortable seats. When they have the fiberglass ones or even the padded ones, they are much better. These little wicker seats, I hate them. This will be a once or twice a year ride for me, unfortunately. I love a wave swinger, but when it's these little wicker freaking seats, there's just nothing comfortable about these. All right. It's not making scary, crappy sounds. Ooh, oh, maybe we'll have to ride it every time. It gives a fantastic view of Project Purple. Crap. Oh, wow, we can see more. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we can see the station. There's lots of work being done underneath the station. So, yeah, it's not a very good view. And you're seeing it for just frames worth. Cool. It's a wave swinger. You get really, really close to that building and those poles. I'm glad they didn't screw that up. Yeah, there's so much work being done on Project Purple. Soon to be named something something. Hopefully not gargantuan. Oh, please don't be gargantuan. That is such a terrible name. I mean, I liked Phantom Spire. That was cool. Didn't love it, but I would take it over the 2. All right. Finally, all the Shoreline Pier has been ridden. Cool. This is great. Every ride in the park is freaking open. And I am parched. I am going to get a soda. Nice little eds they put around the funnel cake sign with lights that are kind of doing the chasing thing. That looks awesome. All right. This is awesome. I love Shoreline Pier. I was so wrong. So wrong. I still don't love this portion of it, but I'm sure it's going to see a little bit more improvements this next year with whatever this is. Ooh, hey there, buddy. Glasses died on me because I didn't think I was going to be here that long and record that many rides, but thankfully we got the Wave Swinger in. So unfortunately we didn't get the view of Project Purple from up there, but we got great views from Barrels of Fun and yeah, we just missed Medusa and Mine Train, which I've had POVs of. So yeah, I didn't bring the charger because I thought I ain't gonna be here that long. I thought I was gonna be here for an hour, and I've ended up being here for 3.5. But we got to get going. So I got so much to edit and get this video up and other videos. Do I need to go ride Medusa? No, but we got to talk about Medusa's near twin with sit-down cars and how it relates to Medusa. Mine Train looking so good. Oh my gosh. I mean, come on guys, I had to stay for a few hours. The park's dead. And if this is your first visit to Great Adventure, today was marvelous. Compared to like a week ago at Great America that was busy, this is marvelous. It does worry me about attendance though, because Great America was way busier. So I mean, again, there's so much competition in this area. You have all the Jersey parks, you have all the kid parks, so you're losing so much competition to all the kid parks and family parks. You have Hershey, Darney, Knoebels, and even Kings Dominion and Busch Gardens. Like, there's just so much competition here. Whereas, like Great America, what's your competition? Indiana Beach? Nope. There's like none. So, I do think Project Purple will really, I mean, if it doesn't push the needle on attendance up like 500,000 next year, I'd be shocked. I think it's going to do amazing things for the attendance. So, I don't know what Kingda Ka did. Comment down below, what did Kingda Ka and El Toro do to attendance? I had to have increased it. Although, opening year, Kingda Ka was down for like 2 months. As soon as it opened, it was down. From May to somewhere in July, I think it was. Or maybe August. It was a long time it was down. Because, it decided to, kind of implode a little bit. Not explode, just implode. But here we go. So, this opened in 1999. Kumba opened in 1993. It was a sit-down coaster. Has virtually the same layout. Just a little bit different. Is Kumba a better ride? Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Floros adds a little aspect to it, but you have the little airtime hill. It's a little bit more whippy. You have the loop that goes through it's got a better first drop. The loop that goes through around the lift hill. And then you have the tunnels and the interlocking corkscrews, which this has, of course, but it's just so good how they built up the land specifically to give that sense of speed in that second half. It's just fantastic. And I mean, I didn't rush down there once it reopened because mainly I'm sick of that park's bull crap with its operations at Busch Gardens Tampa. If you don't know, the former park president got, chased out when Six Flags was doing their whatever last year, getting rid of all the park presidents. They ousted him, and he was at Busch Gardens Tampa for
I think less than 3 months before he probably realized, yeah, this ain't a good job. Probably being with Merlin and Lego is a much better decision for him in his career. But yeah, I just haven't wanted to go because of all the bull crap that park has continuously. But it's such a change in, like, you know, it was just the first coaster to do sit down that really showed what it didn't need to be a janky aero looper. It could be something smooth. And of course you had Batman a year earlier, but that's really revitalized things. So let's take a ride and we'll talk about it a little bit more. All right, 2 rides on Medusa, inching my way towards seat completion. I think I have less than like 6 rides left. So another one that I will complete in the next month or so. But I mean, Medusa's great. And what's its longevity here? I mean, I think it's good. I just feel like they really need to, after they do all the boardwalk stuff, I think it really needs another attraction back here. You know, there's been rumors of, you know, them getting rid of the arena, which I would love to see them do. Get rid of, this is all terraformed, so get rid of all that, get rid of everything. I mean, all it's doing really is storing El Toro track at this point. And yeah, I'd like to see some progress on that. And they're not maintaining it at all. It looks terrible. They used to always mow it and keep it nice and fresh, but now it's been pretty much abandoned. So, I mean, I guess I don't know. It looks natural. So, all right, gonna take a ride on Mine Train. Looks like I'll have my choice. That's gonna be it for our update here at Great Adventure. Park is absolutely fantastic. Log flume's looking great. Everything's looking great. Mine Train looks amazing. We just got to get that nitro painted. Hopefully that is a project that happens next year. And there's that view of Project Purple from over here. The new amazing view, one of the best views in the amusement industry. This view here of El Toro, formerly Kingda Ka, now Project Purple. Soon to be not Project Purple in the official name. And yeah, we missed the cables, but also they mentioned that they're going to be refreshing the fort because it is looking a little drab, repainting it, replacing wood. I would imagine the roof because it's missing shingles. Yeah, it needs a lot of TLC. I don't think it's been touched ever. If it has, it's been a very, 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 very long time. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out the Project Purple update and, of course, the announcement video in a week. Oh my gosh. I love my home park. It's so great to be back. And it was such a fantastic day here. Was not expecting to get on 11 out of the 14 coasters. Didn't ride Joker because of the locker thing. Didn't ride Little Devil Coaster for obvious reasons. And I just didn't feel like riding Superman. Or I literally forgot to ride it. I walked away from the boardwalk. I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna ride that. And then I never did. And I'm not walking all the way back there for Superman because I absolutely hate closing on Superman and seeing my car from that exit ramp and being like, oh my God, it's like 15, 20 minutes before I'm back to my car. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, it's always free. And if you want to help out a little bit more, there's some Patreon for as low as $3. Link in the description down below. Bye.